Okay, everybody. Stuff is gonna happen today. Oh, look, the car's outside and Molly the shop dog's hanging out. Hi, puppy. Ah, all right, good girl. All right, okay. My wife shall be walking up here in a second. I got the car out. Take a gander. See that tire? Yep. See that tire? Towed in way, way too far. Way too far. So that's gonna change. This header, out of here. I don't like it. Those are going back on. Probably not today. But that header's coming out for sure. These headers are going on. I'll end up cutting the thing on them and putting the pipe and blah, blah, blah. Anyway, this is coming off. This is out here because the 43-gallon composting bin that my wife bought, it looks like that. She is going to put together. I'll probably help her, but we're going to do, I need to give her some space. So, you've heard that before, growing up, dating some girl. It's not me, it's you. I just need some space, you know. Let me finish that sentence for you. You need some space without me in it. I get it. Okay, so I had to give her some space without me in it so she can put this together. So you're going to watch us spend time together doing two different things because our lives are completely separate. Not really, but it's gonna be fun, right, babe?
So much fun.
You guys ready for this? Because we're not. Okay. You want to use a leather, or are you gonna use scissors? I guess she told me. So, Molly, help your mom. Headers have got to come off. Not attractive, not attractive. Don't look. My butt crack is showing. Don't look. I mean, don't look. Who put this here? Yeah, I did, I guess. I'm the one that put this here. Taking this off so I can get to my things from the top. And I'll show you guys how to set the toe on your tripod. Well, on any car, really. Don't drop it, don't drop it, don't drop it. Careful, 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 careful.
Where did you go?
Huh? Where'd you go? Puppy, what are you doing?
She's out in the grass doing bicycles.
Is she doing bicycles?
Yeah.
Do you guys have dogs that do bicycles? I hope so. What does this header have to do with the toe in the car? Nothing. No, I'm not putting this other header on today. Take this plate off. What do you need, like a drill or something?
I don't know what I need yet. I'm packing things. Assessing the situation.
So there's like a theory going around as to why you're married to me. I tell everybody it's because you're deaf and blind. But they all want to know why. Why is somebody like you married to somebody like me? Why are you married to me?
Why I married you?
Can I tell them the story how we met?
I guess.
Okay, so here's how we met, kids.
So enthusiastic about it.
Here's how we met. She was a waitress in a restaurant. I was not. I was a patron. And I saw her, and she had short hair, buzzed. Did you have your dog collar then?
Yeah.
Dog collar.
Maybe they'll let me wear it to work.
Doc Martens. Was your hair blue? Shaved.
It was platinum blonde.
It was like platinum blonde. She had this nose ring on this side. This side, right? Is this one? And that one. She had this nose ring. I had never dated a girl like this. All the girls I'd ever dated with were like Barbie dolls. I mean, they were all cute and Barbie dolls. And here was this, you know, I think her t-shirt said like Bad Kitty or something.
I was in a uniform. I worked at a Perkins.
Oh, that's right. She was in a uniform, but she still had a nose ring. I forget things. She has a nose ring, and she came to the table.
Story. I can't even remember it.
Anyway, she comes up to the table. I look at her and I'm thinking, wow, she's cute, but kind of intimidating because, I mean, all that. I don't know what to do with all that. She's cute, but so then I just got to thinking the nose ring was really intriguing to me. I never knew anybody with piercings, except for this girl in high school I went with, and she looked like the Statue of Liberty. But you know, like all punctured, but like these big old, like her hair. Never mind. Anyway.
You're the worst at telling stories.
Okay, so I'm bad telling stories. Anyway, I'm sitting there and I'm ordering food, and she comes up. I see the nose ring, and I ask her, "Can I ask you a personal question?" And she looks at me like, you know, she probably looked at all the other idiots that were in there. She said, "Sure." And I said, "If you got a really bad cold and you don't have your nose ring in and you blow your nose, does snot shoot out of the hole?" And she looked at me and she looked away and she said, "I don't know, I guess I'll have to try." I was hooked. Hooked. Got me right there. That's all it took. Snot shooting out of the hole. That was it.
That's disgusting. That's disgusting.
I still don't know. I always wondered, like, blow her nose when it was real bad and have like a big snot bubble blow out of there.
Wait, look at this. This is a compost.
I like how it's all natural compost and it comes with plastic.
Yeah, totally. Thank you. Environmentally friendly.
Throw it in that box.
Look at this. I don't know what these are. So they
Those
sent
are
me
gloves.
like, yeah, but look what they have on them.
What are those? What are these?
Wait, I want to put them on.
Try them. What are
only on one.
What is that?
What are these for? These are like Edward Scissorhands.
Oh, I need a back scratch. Get him. Get in there. Get in there deep.
Oh my gosh, this is awesome. What is this for? Besides
I don't know, but that's
scratching backs. Why would they give you these with a compost?
I don't know.
I need to like dig in there.
Does anybody know?
Do you know what these are? Why?
If your doctor wears anything like that, when you get to be a certain age,
Bend over.
run for the hills.
I don't understand these at all. I don't understand what they're for or why I have them. They smell really bad.
What do you mean?
It smells like beef.
Compost doesn't smell good.
No, it smells like
Beef?
it smells like a cow.
That does smell funny.
It smells weird.
You better let that air out. It's like sour. It smells like teriyaki chicken or something.
Pets?
She kind of likes it.
Pets with scary claws?
Hi, puppy. Okay.
These are my scissor hand gardening gloves. I don't know what these are for.
So can I call you Edward?
Yeah, totally.
Edward Scissorhands.
Those are scary.
They are. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna.
Did get some
What? What'd you get?
instructions.
What?
And another pair of gloves.
With those finger things?
No.
Maybe those go in there. Hi, puppy. Okay. So, I'm gonna steal these guys away from you right now. That's nice. That's great.
Why would they give you these for a compost?
I don't know, Margot. Why is the carpet wet, Todd? I don't know, Margot. Bonus points. What movie that was from? Holiday Road. Holiday Family Truckster. Did you have a song stuck in your head today?
Nope.
I do. It's bad. It's bad. It's that Cranberry song, Zombie. Only done by that Leo guy, that guy that remade it. Have you guys seen him? His name is Leo. It's Frog Leap Studios. That guy's in like Sweden or Norway. And he remakes so many songs and turns them on like heavy metal. It's awesome. So he does like the Wheels on the Bus Go Round and Round song, heavy metal. Did like the Muppet Show intro, heavy metal. The Simpsons, heavy metal. And then heavy metal songs, he does it acoustically and turns them into like kind of like lounge music, kind of, but not that bad. He's just talented. It's really funny. He did like the Charlie Daniels "The Devil Went Down to Georgia" song, but he did it like the videos are funny. He wears weird looking contacts and he's a funny guy. Anyway, he does the Cranberry Zombie song. What's in your head? In your head. Zombie, 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 No? Okay, so here's how this works, kids. The toe on your car. If you don't know what toe is, you ever seen people walk down the street and their feet are like this? Not that, pigeon-toed. Or like this, duck-footed. Well, that's why they call it toe. So this car right now, if you can see, the steering wheel is straight. That wheel is kicked in, toed in, so I'm pigeon-toed. So what I gotta do is set the toe because I want it to go down the road straight. And when I'm backing up, you don't want to do like it did here and suck the suspension down. So toe, you want to have with your suspension, here's the theory. In a perfect world with no variances or no clearance or any stuff like that built into stuff, a perfectly zero toe would be great. Straight front to back, front end aligned, rear end aligned, perfectly straight going down the road is zero toe. But there's play in everything. Steering box, linkages, tie rod ends, bushings. And so if your car's got a really loose front end, you might want to tow it in a quarter because when you're going down the street, I need both hands for this. When you're going down the street, when you start off and it's towed in slightly, it'll force the wheel back and tighten up the linkage so then it'll go straight or close to straight. If it starts at zero and it tightens up the suspension, it goes out and then it'll want to wander, it'll grab grooves. If it's too towed in, it'll do exactly what this is doing. It'll scrub the tires and it'll track funny. So I like between an 1/8 inch towed in or a 1/4 inch towed in. And what I'm talking about is take the measurement from the center of the tire to the center of the tire and the front of the tire and the center of the tire to the center of the tire and the back of the tire. And that difference is what you go for. I want it, say it's this car, say this car track width is, say like a F-Series Camaro F-Body, like the 2nd gen. If you have a mullet, real bad mullet, you live in a trailer park, you're gonna want like a 74 to 81 Camaro or Trans Am. The track width on the front of those is about 62.5 for the mullet year car. 62, 64 maybe in the front. So that means in the middle is 64 inches. So perfectly zeroed would be 64 in the front, 64 in the back. I like it towed in the front, so it's going to be 63 3/4 in the front and 64 1/4 in the back. Actually, that's going to be too big. That'll be like almost a 1/2 inch toe. So you got to take it basically 1/16 in on each side. In the front and back equals 1/8 inch on both sides, so that equals a 1/4. So that's what you're going for. You want like a 1/4 inch difference in measurement. You don't want like you can't automatically go a 1/4 in and you're going to be a 1/4 in because the back's going to spread. Does that make sense? So that's what we're going to do here. We're going to set the toe at a 1/4. 1/4. I don't know if I have an answer. What is your question? Do you mind if we look over your shoulder at what you're reading? What's that? Oh, that's that.
Yeah. Oh, F. Those do go together. I need this piece. This piece.
What is that?
That. It's what.
You want a socket for this?
Oh.
Is that the screwdriver it came with?
Yeah.
So you need a wrench for that size nut? Or do you want a socket?
What I'm supposed to do here.
Well, it's
I know
pretty obvious.
It goes like this.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I looked at the. And then you like. There's a hole there. There's a hole there. So I guess you just stick it through and get the nut thing on the other side.
Yeah, but you need a nut thing for to tighten the nut on the backside. What do you want? You want to put it on the bench? Or are you going to do them both the same? Stick it together loosely. A couple of them loose. Boy, that's attractive. That's attractive. Wow, attractive. Hey, our friends are back.
All this on camera.
I got all of it on camera, this whole thing. Okay. I'm gonna
If
get
anyone else
ready.
has ever put together anything they've bought on Amazon before or anything from IKEA, they'll know my pain.
IKEA.
This is not from IKEA, but you know, might as well be.
IKEA. That's the Walmart of food, furniture.
I like IKEA.
It's like tattoos. It's the Walmart of rebellion. Tattoo parlors. Yeah, not that I have tattoos too, so it doesn't. She has tattoos, I have tattoos, but anyway. Don't forget I said it. I'm gonna grab my pipe wrench because tie rod in, collar, things to tighten down. You should have a sleeve that adjusts. There's usually a slot in the backside and a wrench that has like a funny little tit in it that grabs it that you spin around. I don't have that. These have a solid sleeve, so I loosen them up, loosen the adjusting or the tightening things up, and I gotta grab them with a pipe wrench and rotate them around. I basically have to bring this in almost a ½ inch on each side because I put the disc brake kit on, and that's what caused it to stick out, is the bracket. So I'm gonna grab my pipe wrench and cross it in.
Good.
I am filming right now.
Great.
Ready to be on camera? Oh my gosh, you're doing great, babe. You're doing real good. You're doing real good. All right, kids, you ready to watch this? Here's what happens. So, let's go under here. Let's look. Okay. Can you see into here? I don't know. Okay, so there's a collar right there. If you can see that. See that collar that wrench is on? As I rotate it this direction, it's pulling these two joints together, which is pulling the back of the tire this way, which is towing it, well, it's tightening it up. So essentially, if I go too far, it'll eventually tow out. But right now it's pulling the tires into each other, which is bringing the toe into itself. So now I'm gonna bring it to where I think it needs to be, roll it backward and forward a couple times, because that way, because right now if you look at it down the tire, you see how it's got like a weird, kind of a weirdness to it. Make sure this is straight. Yeah, it's like, feels like it's kind of laid out like that. The wheel's straight, but the tire's still like that because it's stuck on the ground. Gosh, you're cute. I was talking to the puppy.
Whatever.
This one's in the same boat. See how it's like kind of bulged out because I moved the wheel. So now what I gotta do is roll the car back and forth, and then put a tape measure between these two and check the measurements. So watch the car roll around. Look what I can do. Store.
What are you doing, dude?
Store. Look what I can do. Bonus points if you know what that was from. Mad TV. I gave away the answer. Okay, look back over there. Where's the one? Where's the one?
Messing this one up.
We're going forward.
You know that?
No, I got it. No, we're going forward. Let me hit you. Oh, rear end's moving. I forgot. I need to bolt the rear end down.
Oops. What are you gonna do now? Hey, puppy, get out of the way. Yeah.
I didn't bolt the rear end down, so the rear end spun. The rear end is spun around in the leaf spring housing. Oh, look at that. It looks so much better. So much straighter. Look at this side. Oh no, it's still towed in pretty good. But let's see how far off we are. Where is my how longer more? That's Hawaiian for tape measure.
How long or more?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How longer more? How longer more is this than that? It's not Hawaiian, it's just, no.
Definitely not Hawaiian.
It's not Hawaiian, they're way smarter than that. Okay, so we're gonna go
Or
from
like
this.
Jackson.
That's Jackson. We're gonna go from this edge of the tire to, which is? Oh, that's where I need your help.
What?
Need your help, Mullins.
What?
Bonus points if you know what movie that's from.
What?
So we gotta go from this edge of the tire.
I can't see. Hold on.
I'm gonna do it over here, actually.
Maybe your dog.
I gotta pull a sticker off. Oh, my slippers now.
Slipper down. Here, hold on. I'm trying to get there. I really am.
I know.
I'm having some obstacles.
I pull a sticker off.
No.
Fail. Okay, so here's what we're doing.
There we go.
I need to go from this edge right here.
Okay, I'll hold it there.
Hold it. Actually, can you go lower than that? Ah.
Puppy, unless you're gonna grow some
Can you pull that
thugs.
tape off? There you go. Go from right there. What is it? You from the inside edge?
I'm gonna show you how to read a tape.
No, where you at? Yeah, can you show me how to read a tape? Just because you're a construction project manager doesn't mean I don't know how to read tape measure.
I am not. Where you want it? Right there?
Anywhere, it's fine. Can you put it in the center of the tire? Are you good enough to get the center of the tire?
Yeah.
No,
maybe.
down low. Yeah, center of the tire. No, that perfect.
Yeah.
Are you dead center?
Yes. Oh, well, it was.
We need a dead center. 62 and an 8. Now we got to go to the back of the tire to the exact center.
I feel like I was dead center, but I don't like that kind of pressure, so.
No, I need some dead center of the rubber.
I was.
See this blue line in the middle right here?
Yeah, the blue line was not dead center.
It is dead center. That center rib is dead center.
Well, it's not dead center on the center rib.
Well, I need to see this center rib right here, the one in the middle.
I went dead center on that center rib.
I need dead center of the center rib.
But I was that's not where the blue line is necessarily. Because this center rib, the blue line is like way over this way.
Okay, well I want dead center.
Dead center on the center rib.
Yes.
That's what I did. Hold on. I would call that dead center.
Okay. 62 and an 8.
That's what it was last time.
Now we need to go to the back. Back side. Same spot on the tire.
Oh.
Same spot. Oh, she's grabbing the mower. Same spot on the tire. Gotta hurry. Same spot. You there?
Yeah.
63 and a quarter. Wow. Okay. That's a lot. That is a lot. Center to center in the front, 62 and an 8. Center to center in the back, 63 and a quarter. What's that, an inch and a quarter? Inch and an 8 off. I gotta fix this. It's gonna take a lot of turning on both sides. I'll be back in a minute. Let's look. Well, hi, puppy. Golly gee, you are the cutest thing in the world. Cute as a bug's ear. Okay, so bugs don't have ears. You're right, bugs don't have ears. Well, how do they hear? Wow, that hair is special. It's a working woman right there. Okay, so 62 and 5/8 in the front, and 62 and 7/8 in the back. Quarter inch. Quarter inch. That's it. So it's towed in a quarter. Steering straight. Here's a lesson for you, kids. Here's how you do this. So I did alignments for a long time. It's fun. So you set your box. So here's how you do it. You get in there, you take your steering wheel off, or you just leave it loose like this. You go all the way, lock one side, go all the way, lock the other side. Your full turns lock to lock. You split the difference, you bring it back exactly halfway, and you put your steering wheel on straight. They make a tool, or if you can keep the steering wheel locked up straight, they make a tool that goes from here and holds the bottom of the steering wheel. That's how you do it in alignment shop. I actually have that tool. It's spring loaded. It grabs the steering wheel, holds it against the seat so it can't turn. You set that, and then you go to the front of the car, and you'll find 99% of the time on your hot rods, you'll find that when they set the alignment, or whoever did it, they didn't necessarily center up the steering box lock to lock. It may be centered, they may have the steering wheel straight, and they may have adjusted the tie rod ends to make it track down the road straight when the steering wheel is straight. But it may be 1 3/4 turns to one lock to one side and 2 1/4 turns to the other side. So I always center the box and then center my tie rods. And what I find, just like I found on this car, it took about 3 turns on the passenger side to center that wheel up and make it square. It took 8 turns on this side, 8 turns to bring this wheel out. It was towed in that far, but the majority of the wrongness was on this side, which tells me when they first set this thing up, like, it's even more of that stuff that you got to redo. So pay attention, kids. Do your schoolwork, do your homework. Geometry is important, math's important, and remember, you already know everything you need to know. You just don't know it.